An aquascape on the edge of the tank? Is it possible? Will it work? It all started with a crazy idea of adding driftwood to the edge of the tank. Was the foundation for a lush plant growth. I added some cones and leaves along the journey, and later became a stable ecosystem with less need of my intervention. Everything started 100 days ago. But first let's talk about the tank. This is rather a cheap setup. It's not a fancy opti-white aquarium. But with some frosted glass and a few tricks, we'll make the most out of it. I use plenty of glue to make sure it holds even after it soaks with water. It's totally fish safe, so don't worry about that. This corner won't be planted. Maybe just an anubias here and there. But on the other hand, for this side of the tank we need all kinds of goodies. It will be heavily planted. The hardscape from this side will complement the one on the glass. I seal everything with aqua soil, and it will also boost the plant growth. Using some fine details like tiny rocks and gravel will make everything blend together. Plants are playing a big part for our ecosystem. They are both the kidney and the lungs of our tiny world. So be generous when planting. Use them in abundance. Not all of them will survive. There is some competition even between some plant types. When a plant will melt and fall, another one will rise to fill up the empty space. Just a rule of thumb, the more space you give to a plant, the faster and bushier will grow. But the most important advice is to always add a few fast-growing plants to consume the nutrients and keep your fish tank balanced. Adding a few small rocks will hold your carpeting plants down until they root. And always remember to spray your plants so they won't get dry. I couldn't be more pleased about how this turned out. But since I have some hardscape outside, I will add a few room plants, which together with the floating plants will lift up tons of nutrients and keep my water clean. Love doing water changes, just as much as I love my mother-in-law. But they are mandatory when using aqua soil because it leaks nutrients in the water column. First goes in the cleaning crew. Hopefully they will find out some cover until I'll introduce our one and only Spikey, the predator. Don't worry, he's a gentle guy. Betta fish are quite popular in the hobby. People are keeping and breeding them for colors and body shape, but their gene pool got thinner in time, so it means they are less resilient and more prone to diseases. Back in the wild we can mostly find them in Thailand. Their color isn't as vibrant, but at least they are healthy. Plants are thriving, and now that setup is stable, I can remove the filter and the CO2 addition. Just wanted those as a small boost. Betta fish dislike strong water agitation, but the Hardscape deflected the water current. We can go filter free just like a betta fish would love. Unfortunately, when I got Spikey, he was sick as well, but now you can see that he's in top shape, eating all day like a pig and stealing all the food from the poor bristlenose plecos. Sharp points of the Hardscape can harm your betta fish, but Spikey knows all the corner of this aquascape like in the palm of his hand. Actually, he's thin, so I don't worry about injuries. Have I mentioned I don't add any ferts in this aquarium? The soil and the fish waste provides enough food for the plants, and plants in return provide plenty of oxygen and filter the water. Peekaboo! Adding cones and leaves will turn my tank into a big herbal tea. But beside the blackwater effect, the humid acids also cures and prevent some diseases, especially fungal and bacterial ones. A few sherry shrimps found their way in this aquarium, probably when I added floaters from other setups, but I will remove some of the plants and the roots to get him more swimming space. Until now, by leaving this tank going wild, I have obtained something that we all dream for, a self-sustaining system. To be honest, this setup haven't received any water changes in the last couple of months. I just top off with water and give Spikey the daily treats, mostly dry food, but occasionally some frozen one. I can't see any shrimp fries, probably Spikey ate them, so I will try to move the big ones back to my other setup, where they are breeding happily. The fish waste and other decaying matters are turned into food for plants by the beneficial bacteria. But here is 2 months load of poo, so I need to remove a part of it. Otherwise it could generate algae and make my inhabitants sick. It looks like I've missed a shrimp or two. I will catch them later. For the duration of this maintenance, Spikey and the bristlenose are hidden behind the hardscape. In this session I wanted to remove as much plant mass as possible, so the plants that I don't remove will have enough nutrients and will thrive. If you like Spikey's story, give him a warm like and subscribe for him. That will definitely make him happy, as much as a fish would know. I have many nice projects on this channel, so if you like the mood of this setup, you will definitely love my Riparium build as well.